said, we don't want to do business with the NRA anymore. Enterprise ended its rental discounts for members of the organization as well. And NRA Chief Wayne LaPierre addressed the backlash at CPAC yesterday. He says the organization will not be deterred. Listen to this.
Real freedom requires protection of all of our rights. And a Second Amendment isn't worth its own words in a country where all of our other individual freedoms are destroyed. So I promise you this. The NRA will not only speak out, we will speak out louder and we will speak out stronger than ever before.
Your thoughts on the backlash here to the NRA, Darrin?
Well, I have a problem with arming teachers in a student environment. Let's say worst case scenario, a gun battle in a classroom, and you have these students that are in a classroom, that can promote a greater possibility of casualties, civilian casualties. Police officers that are trained constantly shoot, well, I should say constantly, but have several interactions with, they've shot innocent civilians. And this is an officer that trains year-round. The same holds true with military members.
It doesn't have to be teachers, though, right, Lee? I mean, you can have an armed guardsman. I mean, but as I say it, I'm thinking, well, they had that, and he didn't do anything.
Right. I mean, that's the big question, right? Because we're now talking about school security, school safety, that we need more armed guards. There was one there. Should there be more? What do you think?
I think you have to, it's a multifaceted approach. It's not just armed guards. Just security is something that's wide and deep, and it's something that's geographical. It's not a national strategy that will work. And so when we look at this particular school, you have to look at what the configuration is. You have 3,000 plus students. What was the history of violence there? And depending upon those issues, those attributes are going to determine the assessment that you make for security. It could be more armed guards. It could be choke points in that school, but that's a decision that would have to be made based on that security assessment. But it wouldn't be universal. It would be specific to the particular place that you're looking to secure.
Let me ask, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to go back to your about not arming the teachers. I get that point. You were in the Army, though, right? Every person in the Army is issued a weapon, correct?
Every person in the Army is trained with a weapon.
Right. So why couldn't we train the teachers?
I just think that what happens in the military, and you give a good example, there's a constant training process that occurs in the military.
Right.
With the teacher, their primary focus is education and instructional development. Therefore, how can you, for you to separate those two components,
I get that.
I think is an arduous task.
We're in agreement, but don't you say, not to be quote unquote, the battlefield has changed in classrooms now? They have
I'm a college professor, so
right.
I understand that side of it. But I also understand that there are a lot of teachers that should not be in possession of a weapon.
Okay.
Let me ask you about BlackRock. It is now increasing scrutiny on gun makers after the Florida shooter. Now, the asset manager, it's the largest asset manager, $6 trillion in AUM. It says it's going to speak with weapons companies to, quote, understand their response to the shooting. BlackRock, the largest shareholder in both Sturm, Ruger, and American Outdoor Brands. By the way, it's the largest shareholder in every company because it's the largest asset manager. So it's not just the largest shareholder in gun makers. What do you think they want to hear from the gun makers? Because I don't understand BlackRock saying we want to put gun makers on notice. On notice for what? They make guns.
Yeah, I think this is really a PR move for them, given that they are the largest shareholder. But one of the problems that they have is they are a passive manager for most of these products. So they don't have the option whether they can sell these shares or not. What they can do is they can go and talk to the index providers to say, hey, kick them out or come up with or switch in different indexes.
Right. They have about $200 billion in indexes that include gun makers.
Exactly. It's all passive, and they have clients that have it through different mutual funds. So
some clients may not want to be in those companies.
Right, exactly. So they'll have to move it out. But they're just showing to their clients that they're actually taking a proactive move to understand what the gun makers think.
Absolutely.
Who knows what's going to come
Good
from
move.
this.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think that that's what they're doing. They're posturing for a lot of these shareholders. But you have to understand you have it on two different sides. The climate is we need to enact gun control. We need it now. I don't necessarily agree that gun control is the one fixed solution. I think it's far more multifaceted. But as it relates to this, as it relates to the equities, I think that they're just posturing for their constituents and nothing more.
So
and I truly believe that this is going to end in a week or two.
In other words, they're not going to hold anybody accountable.
Nothing is going to happen.
All right, Darrin, great insights. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
As
Darrin
always, a pleasure.
Porcher there.